Thank you so much to StudioRestream.io for allowing us to use their program. We will be back in 60 seconds with the first guest and the start of the show. Hello, we are back. Second Take is back now. We are out here with the Super Bowl Second Take Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by Restream.io. John, would you like to introduce our guest while I get this up on the Instagram?
Right now we've got Emma Sharkansky. She works for Ride the Wave. She's got great insights. We're happy to have her here. That's
pretty much it. We're just going to talk Super Bowl, talk our favorite Super Bowl stuff, and we are going to have fun with that. So without further ado, here is Emma.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on.
Hey, yeah, no problem. Absolutely. So we'd like to start it off. Obviously, everyone wants to hear this. MVP picks, game picks, and some of those little stupid over-under bets that you see. So the first question I'm going to ask you is a national anthem over-under 2 minutes, and how much money would you bet if you were a betting girl to whichever side you pick?
So I would say over 2 minutes, and the reason I say that is I don't know if you saw, but on Barstool, there was some guy that took a video of I don't know who's performing it, but videoed them performing it, and he put its timer on, and he posted it, which is loud, but it said over 2 minutes, so I'm going to go with that probably.
Yep. Yeah, I saw a lot of the betting companies took that bet off of their websites just because I would have bet my life savings on it.
John, with your luck, you would have bet your life savings, and then it would have been 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm just trying to get this up on the Instagram really quick so that people can come watch it. So, Emma, also, I'd like to ask your Super Bowl picks. Obviously, you co-run, Ride the Wave Media with a slew of other people.
Yep.
And so we've seen some of your takes before on social media and Instagram Lives and whatnot, but we were wondering, who do you have as an official, Second Take certified game pick for tonight?
So I think that the Chiefs are going to win it, but I think it's going to be very important who had lead going into the. As you can see, I love Brady. I love my guy Gronk back here. I just think that the Chiefs have all the pieces to do it. But if they give Tom Brady an opportunity to get back in this game in the fourth quarter, he will take it. He wins that game every day with experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can see that. Also, over under. I agree. I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs 31-20. I don't think it's going to be an overly close game. I think 31-20 is going to be some garbage time points for the Bucs. I think really you're going to see a game that's 31-10, 31-13, and maybe Brady scores a touchdown with a couple minutes left in the fourth. Now, I've been wrong before. This could absolutely be one of those times where my take ends up why are you on a podcast? Why do you run a podcast? This is the stupidest thing ever. But I just don't think that the Bucs defense is going to be good enough to stop that offense. I mean, forget Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill lead the league in yards of separation on their routes, on their targets, and on their receptions.
Yep.
So I don't really see a world in which Carlton Davis is going to be able to lock up Tyreek Hill, especially considering what happened the first time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go ahead,
John. Go ahead.
You think it's going to be high scoring though?
High scoring game?
Yeah. No.
High scoring game. High scoring game. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Scoring. Both teams are going to score 20 points.
I
bet going to score over 20 points. I think that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all about whose defense really makes the most mistakes. That's up Tyreek Hill.
Oh, man, we're losing her. We're losing you. Emma will be right back. I'm going to take you off the air really quick and put you right back on. We are losing you. While I'm doing that, John, so I agree with what Emma said towards the beginning there, that this could be a close game. This could be a high-scoring game. But I think we might actually be shocked. I mean, what if both teams come out stagnant, and Alex Pierce with a great comment. John's life savings include a penny that he found this morning and a button. Poor John, man. But yeah, I agree with what Emma said. I can see this being a high-scoring game. However, both teams also might surprise us. I mean, the middle of the field for the Bucs is better than anyone in the NFL right now. All right, here's Emma again. Emma, you're back. Sorry about the internet problems.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. You're all good. So the last question that I had is, you got so obviously, I mean, everyone has their favorite Super Bowl snacks. What are some of your favorite Super Bowl snacks and Super Bowl memories?
I like nachos. Nachos are my
we can't
thing on any game day, not just Super Bowl. My dad makes great nachos. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spotty. Like, it's very spotty. Man, I don't know what's up. I'll really quick, John, what are your favorite Super Bowl snacks?
Well, I like to eat anything I can get my hands on, as we know. But I'm gonna have to go with an unorthodox one, the pigs in a blanket. That's a classic for me. I love those.
Yeah, that is.
Wings are just a timeless classic. You love those.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Calzones too. Calzones, those are good.
Yeah. Oh, calzone for sure. I'm glad you brought that up. That's one of my favorite things. You know what I was reminded of today too? And also, Second Take fans, important to point out, John will eat anything he can get his hands on, and some things he can't get his hands on. Same with me. I mean, I don't really like Super Bowl snacks because, someone with such a petite figure as myself, we struggle to eat the entire snack. Yeah, exactly. I got to keep that summer bod. I mean, washboard abs. But I was reminded of deviled eggs today was something that I was reminded of. And I honestly, I couldn't even remember that those existed until I was reminded of those today. Emma, we have completely lost Emma. So we're just gonna go right through. John and I are going to give you our Super Bowl picks to start this. I got the Chiefs 31-20. I have Travis Kelce winning the Super Bowl MVP. More realistically, it will go to a quarterback. However, I think probably someone is going to last year, Damian Williams deserved the award. Patrick Mahomes won it. So I think realistically it deserves to be probably someone else, especially if the Bucs win on the defensive side of the football. But, I mean, you know how the NFL is. If Tom Brady doesn't win the MVP, people are going to say it's rigged. So
I'm going with the Chiefs 34-24. I think it's going to be a real good high-scoring game. I think Tyreek Hill might win MVP only because we see this happen every once in a while. Teams, they have close, Super Bowl appearances, and they give it to a player who caught a lot of the passes for the quarterback. Edelman got it in Super Bowl 53 against the Rams. And I think Tyreek Hill, big impact player. I don't think he'll have as good of a game as he did at the beginning.
Alex, I gained at least 25 pounds. Dude, you weighed 25 pounds in the first place.
Yeah, doubling over here, man.
Austin Scott also said, "What's up, gang?" Not much. I mean, John and I are more of a gaggle. I don't know if we're a gang, but whatever. We'll take it. So those were the comments from that. John, go ahead and continue real quick. I'm not quite sure why that popped up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm lost, man. Yeah.
I lost his train of thought.
I don't think Tyreek Hill will have, his huge game he did when they first played. I think it'll be 100 and something yards receiving, 1 or 2 touchdowns, Yeah, just something like that.
All right, Emma, we completely lost Emma, so we apologize. This is not going according to plan. However, obviously I came prepared because I'm me. John, if you had the option to A, kick off a Super Bowl, or B, have a kick in a Super Bowl. So first, would you rather kick off the Super Bowl but have it be a meh kick? It probably gets returned to the 40 or the 45. It was not a very good kick.
Yeah.
Or would you rather have a pretty good punt in a meaningless Super Bowl game? In a Super Bowl game where the game's already over, you're basically just punting to the other team, but it's a good kick.
Ooh, this one's tough. I think I'd rather go with the kick, because it's a team game. Not knowing the situation of that game yet, just making that mistake, but knowing there's still a chance to win the Super Bowl rather than being like, oh, awesome, I kicked the ball good, but Tom Brady's in a stretcher over there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I would probably rather punt the ball, honestly, so I don't agree with you. Because think about it. I mean, McAfee talked about this the other week. That's the biggest stage. You kick off a Super Bowl and you screw it up. That's all you're going to be remembered for the rest of your life. So I'm thinking as a punter, if I make a good kick in a Super Bowl, sure, nobody really cares, but maybe it goes on my highlight reel because I'm a punter. So I don't really have a huge highlight reel. But yeah, I definitely think I would rather punt a good ball rather than completely screw up kicking off a Super Bowl. Really quick before we go to ad, so far for the Chiefs, the inactives are Taco Charlton, Emmanuel Smith, Dion Yelder is questionable, DeAndre Baker is out, Willie Gay Jr. is out, Sammy Watkins is questionable, Eric Fisher, Daniel Kilgore, Kalichi Osamele, Mitchell Schwartz, Mitchell Schwartz, those guys are all completely out, and Le'Veon Bell is questionable to play in the game. And now we are going to go to ad really quick, and when we come back, our second guest across the pond will be here. This is Second Take pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. We will be back with you in 29 seconds. All right, welcome back to the second show brought to you by studio.restream.io. Our second guest, Mehmet here. He runs the Across the Pond podcast. You can find that social link at across the underscore pond on Instagram. This guy was, oh my God, he was hilarious. I'm on for excitement. And here he is now. Mehmet, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up, man? How are you?
We are great, dude. I am looking forward. I can smell the wings downstairs, man. We have a whopping 6 Second Take fans on right now, so thank you all so much for being here.
Okay.
Go tell your family, go tell your friends, go tell everyone to come join this live because it's better than Joe Buck. Joe Buck is literally the worst person, period. It's better than Troy Aikman, and I swear to you, nothing is worse than trying to listen to Terry Bradshaw on a pregame show.
Yeah.
So now we have Mehmet. As you can see, dude is a Tom Brady stan.
Yeah.
You know.
Mehmet, need I even ask you, who do you have winning in the Super Bowl tonight, and who is your MVP pick?
The Bucks. I've got the Bucks winning. I actually rolled with the Chiefs and Bucks for my predictions of the playoffs. And there's something about the Bucks I just like. I feel like they're going to be the better team, and I feel like the Chiefs can't do it 2 times in a row. I've got my MVP, though. If the Bucks win it, I'm definitely going with – I'm not going with Tom Brady. I don't feel like it's going to have a standout game. So I'm probably going with a running back, and that's either Fournette or I'll either go Fournette or I'll go wide receiver like Mike Evans and Goodwin. I think they might have some big games, especially look out for the running backs in this game. I think they'll be the game changers in this one.
Yeah. I went with the Chiefs in this game, but if the Bucks are to win, I think the MVP is going on the defensive side.
Ooh,
I think the defense holds the control in this game. It's just I think it's going to be a good offensive game on both sides because they're both great teams on offense, but defensively, they've both got much to be desired.
Yeah, listen, man, the Chiefs' defense, they're terrible. So here's my thing. Second Take insider Gabe Silverman is going to be very, very excited to hear this. Should the Bucks win, I have my Super Bowl MVP is Travis Kelce. I don't know if there's a more valuable non-quarterback in the league right now than Travis Kelce. I mean, honestly, the top 3 for non-quarterbacks are Travis Kelce, Devontae Adams, and Derrick Henry. And in my opinion, it goes in that order. But I definitely think it's going to be something like Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, someone like that on the offensive side for the Chiefs. But if the Bucks do win, I do believe it should at least go to the defensive side of the football. I mean, it won't because let's face it, it's the NFL.
Yep.
But I can see a guy like Devin White, a guy like Levante David, even a guy like Vita Vea maybe. He's perfectly capable of stringing together 11, 12 tackles, 4 or 5 tackles for loss and a sack or 2, especially with the backups that the Chiefs are playing with on offensive line, even a guy like 3-Finger JPP.
Yeah.
He's absolutely very, very capable of something like that. Yes, Nick Farini, CBS does suck. They all suck. Anyways, but yeah, I think it probably should go to the defensive side of the football. I don't know that it will. And now I'm going to ask John, and then Mehmet, and then I'll go, I guess, because it's been a while since my team won one. But what are your favorite Super Bowl memories of all time?
Well, obviously, I'm going with the Falcons game where we came back 28-3, baby. Let's go. That game was just – I gave up. We were at a Super Bowl party. We left the party because it was so bad. Then we came home, and my dad and me were watching it for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to bed. My dad comes in, wakes me up. When we get the fumble, it's like, okay, there's a chance now. There's a chance. And it was just like it was just crazy. So it was an exciting game.
Facts, Nick AZF, we are goated.
Yeah.
Mehmet, what's your favorite Super Bowl memory?
I would go with Super Bowl 51, but John took that, so I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I had this conversation on my Super Bowl special, and I feel like Super Bowl 49 and is one of the best. Now, maybe you guys could debate this, and maybe some people in the who are watching can have a debate in their little minds as well. But
go yell at each other in the comments.
did that Super Bowl boost the Patriots dynasty? If they lost that Super Bowl, maybe would they have lost some key figures? Maybe would the dynasty not be at 6 Super Bowls? Maybe it would still be stuck at at the 3 as it was before. So I wonder if that dynasty, that play, that Malcolm Butler interception, potentially built the dynasty to be what it was. So I'm gonna say Super Bowl 49 just because of I feel like it kind of boosted the Patriots to be the Patriots over the past couple of years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Super Bowl 49. I mean, the emergence of Malcolm Butler. Brian, thank you so much. There's so many people. I chose Jeremy Chin as the defensive rookie of the year. All of a sudden, they want me off my own podcast. Thank you so much, guys. However, the emergence of Malcolm Butler was huge for that team because was he ever a lockdown corner? Was he ever a guy like Gilly or a guy like Jalen Ramsey or even at this point now Jair Alexander? No, he was never one of those guys. But he did become a very, very solid corner throughout his time with the Patriots. And so I think that game, I mean, really, he was terrible before that. He was a practice squad guy.
Yeah.
He comes up. Right, and I think that had Bill Belichick not gone all hard-ass Bill Belichick on us in that Super Bowl against the Eagles, I think he would have had a better chance of winning with Malcolm Butler out on that field. So I think that's probably the best Super Bowl from a Patriots fan perspective, other than the first one, obviously, when you guys hadn't won. Tom Brady comes in there after Drew Bledsoe loses a friggin' leg. But, okay, so my favorite Super Bowl memory so obviously, I could go with the Greg Jennings catch. I mean, that's one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. Dude literally gets it in stride, and Troy Polamalu rocks him. Oh my God! At the goal line, somehow holds on. But I'm actually not going to go with that game at all. I'm not going to go with the Packers game. My favorite Super Bowl memory to this day was the Falcons because I distinctly remember, and I think he's watching right now. Nick Farini. He claimed to be some sort of Falcons fan throughout the entire year, and he was like, "Yeah, man, it's my Falcons time." And like he had been kind of a fan for a little bit, and so like the entire time, and he's also a Patriots fan, and so the entire time he's like, "Oh, Falcons, ride or die, baby." And it's 28-3, and everyone's talking shit, and they're all like, "Oh, we're gonna win. This isn't even close. The dynasty's over. We ended the Patriots." And I mean, like. It was just so funny to me to see like just the progressive comeback. And after the first touchdown, I looked at my dad and I was like, "Oh my God, we're winning." And one of my friends we were at one of my friends' house for Super Bowl party. We also left at halftime, but he's not a big sports guy, and he bet on the halftime score being 25-3, and everyone was like, "Dude, you're an idiot. Why would they even let you? You just wasted $50, man. Why would you do that?" And this kid, Sam Schumacher, ended up winning something stupid like $700-800 because he won the square for the halftime thing. And everyone was like, "Dude, you're such a moron." And then he ended up winning like a crap ton of money at that party. But I just remember after that first touchdown, I looked at my dad and I was like, "Oh my God." Like, oh, there's no way. And then it did happen. And then my least favorite Super Bowl moment, the Rams game. Oh my goodness. As a football fan, I was just sitting there like, when is it over? When? Like, everyone knew who was going to win that game. Nobody thought that the Rams stood a chance after they couldn't score. And now, Mehmet, I'm sure you have some favorite Super Bowl snacks. John and I don't. I mean, especially me. You look at someone who's so petite, such as myself. And,
I'm a big boy,
we don't eat much. Yeah. But so basically, what I want to ask you is, what would you say your favorite like Super Bowl meal is? Like, you get to the Super Bowl season and you're just like, "Oh my God, I cannot wait for this meal."
Okay, so over the Super Bowl, because I'm British, the tradition hasn't always been there. So the last couple of seasons, I went to a burger shack, and last year we had like a platter full of like chicken wings, tacos, and everything. So it's been like year to year, it's changed. So tonight's plan, we had a McDonald's earlier. I should be getting a Papa John's because pizza, I love pizza, right? Everyone loves pizza. No debate there, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't think so.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm a big chicken wings guy as well. So if there's chicken wings there, I'll eat it. I like to eat a lot of shit unless it's got greens in. So if it's got fat, high cholesterol, and lots of meat on it, it's going in my belly.
Yeah.
And I've got a few other things. We've got the drinks out as well, so we've got a lot of them. I was actually going to crack that open on stream, but I don't know if you wanted me to show it to your fan base or not. The cracking open. It's very cheap, but it does the job. And I've got work in the morning, so we can't have too many of them, so it'll be all right. But yeah, I'm a guy for pizza. I'm a guy for fries. I'm a guy for burgers. So when it comes to Super Bowl, if it's gonna lower my life expectancy, then I'm probably gonna take it. So pizzas, burgers, alcohol, you name it. It's the day, right? It's the day we all wait for as football fans.
Absolutely.
Why not enjoy it?
Right. Why not enjoy it? I'll tell you what. If the Chiefs win, I'm not going to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because I gotta buy that damned Patrick Mahomes shirt. Never should have made that bet. You guys got that post to 102 likes.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a good post. You literally just did it to spite me. Why can't you guys do this on everything?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Go to a cheap Amazon. Go to a cheap Amazon site. You'll find a really good one. I got a guy who's a bandwagon fan. He went to the Buccaneers when Tom Brady went there. He got a jersey sent. It showed up as an actual Tom Brady jersey. It came with just Brady written on the front there and a big Tampa Bay logo there.
That's hilarious. Dude, all you Patriots fans need those. The Patriots fans were like, oh, but I'm a Tom Brady fan first. You guys just need the jersey that says Brady on the front. Okay, we do have to go to break really quick. When we get back, Mehmet and I will talk inactives, Super Bowl picks, and we will finish up with a little bit of Super Bowl over-under betting. Second take, pregame Super Bowl show brought to you by studio.restream.io. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Second Take is back. Welcome back to the studio.restream.io Second Take pregame Super Bowl show. There are 13 of you guys on here. You guys are probably sitting right now like, oh my God, shut up. 12. So, Mehmet, now I'm going to ask you about the Super Bowl over-unders. So, obviously you're thinking that, well, the national anthem one, I don't know if you saw that on Overtime, the Instagram account. Somebody did end up posting the exact length of the national anthem. However, national anthem over under 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to go with who's singing it this year?
Oh, man, I can't remember. I literally just had it. Go ahead and give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check that. Who's singing the national anthem? Jasmine Sullivan will be singing the national anthem, and Eric Church.
Oh, okay. Under 2 minutes, just because I don't know who they are.
Yeah,
under 2 minutes. All right.
I'm gonna go with over 2 minutes just because I saw the video, and I think it's kind of hard to not make it over 2 minutes because this is your time to shine, so you want to make every note hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if I speak for everyone, but I just feel like I can't stand it when the people are up there and they're like, whoa. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Just sing the damn song and move on with things. People will appreciate it. People will appreciate it so much better.
Yeah. We'd love to get to the game, please.
Nick Farini says he leaves for 5 minutes and there's news. that he's getting called out. Well, man, maybe perhaps you should not have talked all that crap about the Falcons before the Super Bowl, and then you wouldn't have got called out. I mean, you see, the actions have consequences. Anything to say, Naaman?
28-3. That would be
there
my
you go.
response.
Thank you, John. Thank you for that.
This jersey.
Yeah.
I bought a Malcolm Butler Super Bowl 51 jersey. Actually, no, not Super Bowl 51. I bought the one from the Eagles game that he didn't play on Super Sale because he didn't play. It was like, it was like $25, and I was like, okay, a sports jersey with the Super Bowl patch on it, that's worth $25. So that was pretty funny. Nick Farini now says 6th grade phase. Understandable, man. We were all neon kids at one point, right? Now another Super Bowl over under. I find this one hilarious that the odds for heads and tails aren't 50-50.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't understand.
As a mathematics and analytics person, it should be 50-50. Your chance, like
50,
yeah, like I don't know.
Maybe unless it goes on what's been called in the past, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like, actually, so many out of the 55.
If it's a betting thing, it's all because there's money in there. Someone's got to have the heavier side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I would say.
Yeah. Clan Fuel says tails never fails, except when it does, dude.
Yeah.
Except when it does. Like,
not tails, man. Not tails.
Oh man, we got a fight in the comments now between let's see, I think that is Will Burke and Nick Farini in there. He's talking about how he's a diehard Pats fan, no Kizzy, and Will Burke says diehard Pats fan, but you wanted the Falcons to win. Ooh. Stop the cap, man. Speaking facts.
Yeah.
Jeez, guys, relax. Thank you to everyone in the comments for keeping that.
Come on.
For keeping that pretty much G-rated. Thank you so much to everyone in there. Mehmet, we got one more question for you before you leave, and that question is this: if you were in the Super Bowl right now, of all the positions, which is the one that you would want to play least?
Least? Ooh. Whose team am I playing for? The Chiefs or the Bucks, though?
Just like a position in general.
Just a position in general. I would least like. Okay, I'd least like to be the kicker.
Yeah.
Because shit, if it comes down to the wire and you hit it, you are a legend, right? You go down in history as the guy who won the Super Bowl, just like Adam Vinatieri did. He's come up with the clutch kicks. If you miss it in the Super Bowl, consider your career done. If you're a running back and maybe you make a shit play, or you didn't find the hole, someone else forget about it in the next drive after this or that. You miss a field goal in the Super Bowl, changes everything. Everyone will remember that kick. Everyone will remember the kick you missed. So I'd rather have a job where it didn't come down to just me kicking a football. And if it doesn't go through, I'm in shit. So I'd prefer to not want to be the kicker.
Yeah, I'm gonna say quarterback. For basically the same reason. If you play quarterback in the Super Bowl, like
hand the ball off there.
It's true. You could Jimmy G it, but that's the thing. Like the dude played fine in that NFC Championship game. Like why throw it more than 8 times if you get 7,000 yards on the ground? Right. That's my thing. I just feel like quarterbacks. I mean, they either get all of the blame or all of the glory. Yeah. And I feel like it's kind of the same way with kickers. So we are going to wrap that up. John, you will answer that question with the next guest. Thank you so much, Mehmet, for joining us here at across the _pond, I believe.
Yeah, on Instagram, so you can find him.
On Instagram, go check him out. He's absolutely hilarious, and we love his videos. We will see you sometime soon, my friend.
Of course. Enjoy your Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah,
you too. Thanks.
No worries. See you.
All right, and now we have Owen Mallett, who runs the Idiotic Packers Haters page. You can see why I chose this guy to come on today. Yeah. And so here is Owen. Can you hear us, man?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going
Good.
well. It's going well. I see you got your Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Yes, sir.
You know, people are flaming me for wearing this Brock Osweiler jersey, even though you see Brock Osweiler and Aaron Rodgers have, you know, the same Super Bowl championship. So I'm not trying to say. I'm just kind of saying. Yeah. So, anyways, they voted on me. I had to wear this Brock Osweiler jersey. I have a Bart Starr one that I wanted to wear, but you know,
I voted
you know,
not even gonna lie.
yeah, you know how much,
Yeah.
you know how much fans love to screw over the co-hosts of the show any chance they get. That's why I might have to buy a Patrick Mahomes shirt after this game. Anyway, so we're going to ask you really quick, kind of just what we've been asking the rest of the guests on this show. What is your favorite Super Bowl memory?
Okay. Gotta be 2011, man. I was how old was I? That was what 10 years ago. I was probably
that was 10 years ago.
6. 'Cause I'm 16 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Black Eyed Peas. That's the first ever Super Bowl I'd watched. I don't know, man. That's kind of really the big thing that made me a Packers fan right there.
Yeah.
2011, watching that game.
Yeah, 2011 was great. That Greg Jennings catch, we were just talking about that. In my opinion, one of the greatest catches of all time. I mean, just getting absolutely blasted by Troy Polamalu at the end of that play and hanging onto that ball. I mean, that's something I don't think any receiver on the Packers since then is even capable of.
Yeah.
maybe other than Jordy Nelson, who I still think is the only actually reliable wide receiver of the last 10 years that we've had on a team.
Yeah, even Adams.
Yeah, even Adams has those drop issues.
Yeah, against NFC
right.
NFC Championship game.
Yeah, he had the 2 drops in the zone. Yeah, brutal. Let's not get too much into that anymore. I've heard enough speculation on that, man. Game picks for today. Who you got and who you got for the Super Bowl MVP?
Got to go Chiefs, and I want to hit Travis Kelce with the MVP, but I think it's got to be a quarterback. I think it's going to be Mahomes. I think I just whoever as a quarterback, they're your most important person on the team. I think you can't win without at least a decent quarterback play. So I think
at least a decent quarterback play. Yeah. I said on the reel flopped. I ended up deleting it, but I said on an Instagram reel yesterday that I'm pretty sure if the Bucs win, Jackson Mahomes should win the MVP. Because that means that he must have pissed them off just enough with his dancing and his crap talk and he and Mahomes' fiance. He must have pissed that team off just enough that they decided to come out and destroy the Chiefs just out of spite.
I was telling my friend earlier that Jackson Mahomes reminds me of like a poor man's James Charles. When it comes to like TikTok, James Charles, all that. All that is, all that dancing stuff like that. It's exactly what Jackson Mahomes reminds me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I totally think. I just can't imagine being Patrick Mahomes. Like, Jackson Mahomes is bigger than Patrick Mahomes. He's got the build to be like a star at so many sports.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 6'5". Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah, man.
You do you, man.
Yeah.
You do you.
All right, and I'm going to ask you one more question before we go to break real quick. We do have to break for an ad in 1 second. But I am going to ask you a question before that. What is your favorite Super Bowl snack or food or drink or something like that?
Ooh, that's tough, man. I got to go pizza and wings. Pizza and wings, yeah. It's got to be up there. And I think
pizza and wings.
I can't remember what I had last year's Super Bowl, but I know this year we're getting some. So we have a grocery store called Mercado Fresh in where I live, and they have some really good fried chicken. So we're getting in some of the fried chicken, and then we're going to order pizza. So so it's got to be pizza.
Nice, sounds good. Yeah, dude, I can smell the stuff downstairs, man. I'm cool. All right. Again, you guys are probably getting sick of me saying this, but I'm Nathan Wheeler. That's John Carey. This is the Second Take Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. We will be back in 30 seconds. All right, and welcome back to the second game Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by Studio Multistreaming.io. Oh my God, my eyes are bleeding every time I have to read that. We're here with Owen Mallett. He runs the Idiotic Packers haters fan page. I don't know. Basically, if you hate on someone in a comment section, you're going to get by this kid.
Yep.
All Packers fans love him. Everyone else hates him.
Yep, 100%, man. Shout out to Garrett Hampton because he was the original owner of that account. He gave me three, I think, last October. He just had some issues going on out of football, so yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and I'll let you. I cannot remember the exact @ so right before you leave, I'll let you give the fans that @ So now we went through your favorite Super Bowl we went through your favorite Super Bowl memories. We went through the snacks. We went through the game picks. We went through the MVP picks. But here's the last thing. So obviously there are all these stupid over-unders in a Super Bowl that you can bet on, all these things, whether it be the coin toss, who's going to get Gatorade showered, what color Gatorade is it going to be, like, will Andy Reid mention cheeseburgers in his press conference is one that I mentioned, that I saw. Either way, like, if he loses, will it be like, oh, I just got to go have a cheeseburger now? And if he wins, will it be like, I'm going to get a big cheeseburger? And stuff like that. Like, I saw one that was like, will Bruce Arians' mask fall down during the game?
I saw that.
Will the coaches actually wear their masks? Will Tom Brady chew out a receiver on the field after an overthrow or something like that? So you guys know
on that one.
Yep. I agree with you.
He gets the head hit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite when he gets the head hit. So what do you think?
I'm looking at the comment section. The guys like Will Jackson Holmes come out of the Chiefs win.
Anyway, so Will, what do you got for the coin toss? You got heads or tails?
I gotta go heads. I feel like heads always wins over one.
Yeah, I would go with heads too. I don't know. I have luck with heads. I always go with heads.
I feel like it's more like a 60-40 out of going with heads. And even though it's supposed to be 50-50, I just feel like heads always wins.
Yeah.
I can't believe that thing isn't 50-50.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it doesn't, like, when you flip it. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to land on heads because, like, maybe you go on tails first and you flip it. I don't know what it is, but it's seriously every time. I think I've only seen someone call it tails once in overtime and they got it. I don't remember. It was like the last overtime game I saw. I don't remember. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff there, but it's so funny. Tails is like minus 1.5 or something. It's like, how? How do you? Yeah. How is there a plus 1.5 underdog for a friggin' coin toss?
Yep.
And then what color Gatorade do you think will be dumped on the team who wins? Like, they're on their coach.
Yeah, it's got to be red or orange. They're both red teams, and last year I think they were both red teams, and it was red or orange. I forget which color it was, but I did the same question like this last year, and I think it's got to be red or orange. There's no way.
Purple is something insane, like plus 1,500. So I'm just gonna go, like, if I were a betting man, I'd go with like $10 on purple, just because what's to lose.
I never even thought purple would be like up there. I think it's the two red teams, right? I think it's got to be.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, I know. I didn't even know
if it's plus 1,400.
Yeah.
I'll throw $10 on there.
Yeah, I'm going lemon lime on this one. I think lemon lime is just a classic. I feel like so many times when you see the Gatorade showers, it's either red or lemon lime, and I think it's just, you got to go with it. I don't know. I just feeling it. I'm getting the vibe.
For sure.
Clanfield says you got to go 100 on orange. Dude, I do not have $100. We dump all of our money into this podcast and don't make money back yet. So, yeah. So basically, the last question that I've got for you is here are the Bucks questionables. Antoine Winfield, Cameron Brate, Jordan Whitehead, Levante David, Antonio Brown, and JPP were all listed as questionable as of this morning. And for the Chiefs, the only questionables were Deion Yelder, Sammy Watkins, and Le'Veon Bell. I'm assuming all of these people will play except maybe Winfield.
Yeah.
I can see him potentially not playing. But let's say that Le'Veon Bell and Sammy Watkins do not play. Does that make or break a Super Bowl pick for you? Like, if you were picking the Chiefs, would you then pick the Bucks?
Absolutely not. The Chiefs, man. Green Bay had the number 1 rated offense this year. They did. But it's something about the Chiefs. They're so explosive. Like what I saw them do to the 49ers #1 defense last year, when it comes to just Mahomes rolling out, there's like I play quarterback too. No quarterback coach has ever taught me to do what Mahomes does. Like that, it doesn't matter as a receiver, in my opinion. Like if you're fast and you can get like those guys don't even have to run like routes. They can just like have Mahomes roll out of the pocket and they'll be anywhere, dude. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like Clyde said.
Yeah, I agree.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is he's still a solid back. He's not. I don't. Lev Bell definitely helps. I think he's active though, and Sammy Watkins. I mean, you still got Cole Hardman.
Excuse me, really quick. Sure. We just received word. Sammy Watkins and Le'Veon Bell are active for tonight's game.
Yeah. I thought that. Yeah. So even if they weren't playing, you still got Travis Kelce. You still got the fastest guy in the game. You got McCole Hardman, who's one of the fastest guys in the game, and you get Demarcus Robinson, who's still a pretty solid player.
One of the fastest guys in the game, and then you get. Pringle, who's also one of the fastest guys in the game.
I wouldn't worry if I was a Chiefs fit like that. Sammy Watkins, I don't feel plays a huge role in offense to begin with compared to what like McCole does with jet sweep stuff like that. I don't watch a ton of the Chiefs, but when I do, it feels like they're doing a bunch of wacky stuff.
From what I've seen on Chiefs film and when I break down Chiefs film, Sammy Watkins plays a bigger role than most people think, because he is an extremely good route runner. Absolutely, very precise with his route running, so he does draw a decent amount of double teams down the field. But yeah, you're right. I mean, that's something that Demarcus Robinson can do too, because I was watching some film from when Sammy Watkins was out, and Demarcus Robinson took that from the Chiefs basically. Like that was just his job while Sammy Watkins was out, and they didn't really slow down a click. My only thing with the Chiefs is, I mean, Patrick Mahomes' decision making. I think he's great. I think it can improve. His decision-making is not that good. He had 17 dropped interceptions this year, which is an NFL all-time record by a lot. This year, I believe the second with the highest amount of dropped picks was like 7 or 8, maybe.
I didn't really. He's a gunslinger, man. It's going to be something that's going to improve throughout his career. Patrick Mahomes with decision-making, stuff like that. But like, there's a couple of those games the Chiefs had this year, the Falcons being one of them, where they shouldn't have won. Like, they really shouldn't have. Except for those interceptions, like, towards the end of the season, they had a lot of, late. Like, the Falcons literally would have won if it wasn't for the fact that I think it was AJ Terrell dropped the interception, and then Young Wei Koo, or whatever his name is, missed a game-tying fumble. Like, Mahomes probably will throw an interception today. Brady will probably, too. I think you'll see a couple turnovers today, but I don't know if it's going to play a huge impact. As if it's
Absolutely, man. Thank you for joining us. We do have to go to break really quick, and then get the second to last guest on here. If you are still here, thank you so much. Go shout this out. Tell your family, your friends. Go put this on Instagram. 100%. Spam message people. Get them on here. Hopefully, they will not be disappointed once they get on here. Thank you so much, man. This is the Second Take pregame Super Bowl show, brought to you by studio.restream.io, and we will be back in 30 seconds. All right, we're back here. Go shout it out. Go put it on Instagram. Go send it to all your friends. If you don't have any friends, send it to a bunch of random people. I don't know. Here is Max Allen. He is the resident Chiefs fan on this episode of Second Take. Max, need I even ask you your game pick for the Super Bowl tonight?
I gotta go with my Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I think a ton of people are going that way too. I think that offense is it's going to be unstoppable. That Bucs defense will have to play a game like crazy. Like, it's going to be
hard to slow us down, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. I can absolutely see that. And I completely agree with you. I think it's going to be the Chiefs. I think it's going to be the Chiefs winning 31-20. But as I said before, I have been wrong before, and I'm sure I will be wrong again. So maybe tonight is that night. Now for Super Bowl MVP, who you got Super Bowl MVP?
Oh man, that's tough, but it would have to be between Kelsey. I lean Mahomes because he is in game, and I feel like
And because he's a quarterback.
They want him to be a 2-time Super Bowl. Yeah. I just think it would be a lot more Kelsey, not just the linebacker, the Bucks. I think Kelsey could have a game, but not as big as we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Kelsey lined up on corners a lot more, though. The Chiefs, I mean, Andy Reid, call him what you want. I don't think he's quite as good of a coach as perhaps his records show these last couple of years, just because, I mean, you have that roster, you're going to win football games, and you don't have to run the ball. That's the other thing is Andy Reid has never been an exceptionally good he's never been an exceptionally good rushing coach. However, I mean, I think Andy Reid is smart enough to know that if you split Travis Kelce out wide, honestly, I think Travis Kelce has a better chance of beating the Bucs corners in coverage than he does the Bucs linebackers, which is very rare. However, I do think it's something that is true in this case. I think Travis Kelce could eat Carlton Davis alive with his routes and just his sheer size. So look for Kelce to be lined up in the slot and out wide. And if I'm right about this, you will never hear the end of it. Like you'll never hear the end of it. I will be bragging about that prediction until the day I die.
Just disagree with you a little bit there, Naaman, about rushing attack. I wouldn't be surprised if Bruce Arians hands the ball off to Le'Veon or CEH, I think that's his name.
Bruce Arians?
Yep. My bad.
Andy Reid. Against the Bucs rushing defense?
It's the same guy. Like we saw what happened last year against the 49ers. Damian Williams had a great game. I think.
Yeah, but the Niners weren't the number one rushing defense. They were the number one defense overall, but they weren't the number one rushing defense.
All right. I think he's going to do it again.
All right.
I think we just expect so much from that Chiefs offense. He's not we say like, oh, he doesn't run the ball. He throws the ball when he's in tough situations. We might see a lot more running out of him.
All right. I can see it. What do you think, Max?
I think we could see a lot of I think we could see I'd used a lot in this throughout the season, we've been saying, because it looked like Andy Reid was almost like not calling. I wouldn't say not calling, but not the type of plays we think we from by the screen passes, the bubble. I think that's how they're going to get inside and in space more.
Yeah,
and will help us a lot. It's good to have.
Yeah, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a great back. Unfortunately, stuck in a situation where they don't need a running back for most of the season. But he could play a huge part this year. Damian Williams got robbed last year of Super Bowl MVP. But again, the NFL. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is the NFL's golden boy. To deny that is just sheer ignorance at this point. Mahomes is absolutely the NFL's golden boy, and they want. Yeah, and they want him to win his second Super Bowl MVP in a row. I mean, and pray for people like John and I, who are technically part of the NFL media now, because I run the Instagram account, and dude, some of the DMs I get when I don't post Patrick Mahomes praise every 3 seconds, like, guys, just relax. I know the guy's good. The praise will come. So yeah, I mean, the NFL media will literally. They will nothing short of explode if he wins his second Super Bowl MVP in a row. So thank you so much, Max, for coming on. We are losing you. You are super frozen. So thank you so much. We will have you on the show again. John and I are going to go to break really quick, and then we're going to come back. John and I are going to do a little NFL talk of the headlines throughout the week. And then we will move on. Guest Brian Popolo, B-Pop. You guys saw him on the Instagram Live. The man, the myth, the legend, Brian will be on the show in a couple minutes. I said it once. I said it twice. I said it 3 times. I said it 4 times. I said it 5 times. I said it 6 times. And now for a 7th time,
the amount of Super Bowls Brady might have tonight.
And now for the 7th time, this is the Second Take Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. Thank you so much to studio.restream.io for allowing us to stream using their platform. And we will catch you guys in 30 seconds.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome back to the Second Take pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. Okay, Brian Popolo says, what do you mean Mahomes invented the forward pass? You know, man, I happen to know you're joking because I know you, but dude, there are some people who might actually think that at this point, and it is quite impressive. And here he is, Bebop, the man, the myth, the legend himself, just commented that Patrick Mahomes invented the forward pass. Here he comes on the live now. Is Max again? What? How did that just happen?
I have no clue, man.
Is Brian Popolo? There he is. Okay, I'm not really sure what just happened. But I will take it, I guess. So Brian, you're here now with us. Obviously, you know, you are a resident Second Take insider. Dude, if you glitch out, I'm gonna lose my mind. I would just like to let you know right now. I would log in on a computer if possible.
Yeah.
Brian, get a computer. Brian, if you can hear me, get a computer and re-log in. Come on. Come on. Okay, so while we wait for Brian to get his computer,
man.
So okay, I'm not really sure what's happening. John, you know what? Let's talk about the Patriots. Let's talk about the Patriots. Everyone wants to hear about the Patriots, right? Tom Brady, Tommy touchdowns, Patriots. Woo! Okay. So now we got the Patriots. 6 Super Bowls, 20 years. More Super Bowls in the last 20 years, and I probably will have girlfriends in my entire life. That is now the 2nd time I've used that. So unfortunately, that phrase will go to die now because you can't say anything 3 times and expect it to be funny all 3.
Yeah, man. Sorry, man. Feel bad after that comment. We can trade one of our Super Bowls. You can you can have it, man. Life's going.
You know, at the rate I'm going, we're not even going to get to 6. So, I got a couple Packers fans texting me and DMing me. Obviously, the Brock Osweiler thing was a joke. It was a joke.
That's why he's the
don't think
MVP.
Yeah. I mean, they did bench Peyton Manning for Brock Osweiler at one point, which I do find absolutely hilarious, if I do say so myself. So Second Take is going. Brian is texting me now. Okay, moving on, John. We did not get to our favorite Super Bowl foods yet, and you know, both of us, we enjoy eating. I mean, we don't. Look at us, washboard abs. However,
I'm actually
both of us do enjoy eating. It's no secret. And what is your absolutely Your absolute favorite Super Bowl food, hands down, no debate.
I think I answered this at the beginning of the stream, but this is tough. I'm gonna have to now. If I could have any food, it would be like a 16-ounce fillet. You know.
All right, I'm gonna pause you right here and see if we can talk to Brian. Brian, are you there, man? Hello?
Well, not signed in on a computer, that's for sure.
Hello, Brian? Hello? Unreal. Maybe try joining from a phone.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I hear you.
Definitely muted. And there he's again. There he goes.
Oh my god. Maybe try joining from a phone now, Brian. I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah. We're gonna go to break really quick again, because we gotta figure this out. Go DM this to people, go send this to people, share it, email it, whatever you gotta do to get more people on here. We need seconds. Yes, Alex, Brian's Wi-Fi just doesn't exist. That is absolutely 100% facts. Okay, so we will see you guys in another 30 seconds. Thank you so much. Go share this, send this to people, text people. Worst case scenario, they come on, they hate it, they leave. So just go tell everyone you know about this, and we will be back in 30 seconds.
You good, Damon?
Here's Brian. Here he is. Brian, what's up?
We can hear him.
Let's go.
What is that? What is that on your shirt?
It's my Devin White.
B-Pop.
It's my Devin White.
Shout out to my father, who is continuously texting me about his favorite things as I ask the questions. You know, you could have come on. I know you can hear me. Hey, you could have come on. All you needed to say was that you wanted to come on today. He says hell of a good dip with Ruffles, not Cape Cod chips, 100% hands down. I could eat an entire goddamn tub of that stuff.
In the hell of a good, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Brian, what's up, man? You took a half hour to get on here. We lost 7 viewers in that half hour that it took to get on here. So this better be good.
They weren't ready for my Devin White jersey, man.
Yeah.
That never disappoints. That is outstanding. That Devin White jersey is absolutely outstanding.
I paid $110 for it to get the pewter black.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I see you. All right. Yeah. I paid $25 for these because the NFL is practically paying for people to get these jerseys.
Yeah.
My brother got a Mark Sanchez one, which we thought was very funny at the time. And so basically now we're just going to ask you, Super Bowl game picks, MVP picks, favorite Super Bowl memories, favorite Super Bowl snacks. You don't have to answer about the memories. We all know it's the helmet catch. Yeah. So there doesn't need to be an answer on that one. But walk us through your Super Bowl game picks and your Super Bowl MVP pick.
I think the Super Bowl MVP will go. If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, it'll go to Kelsey. If the Bucks win, it'll go to Mike Evans.
Okay,
I can see that.
I think it's going to come down to who gets the ball at halftime.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's all coin toss stuff. Though somehow that tails are minus 1.5. Whatever. I think.
Tails minus 1.5.
Yeah, I think if you get the ball at half and it's a close game, I think getting that score off the beginning and having that momentum really helps.
Yeah, especially if, let's say, the Bucks get it at halftime. If they can manage to score right before halftime, and then have 2 back-to-back scores, it'll be hard to derail them.
Yeah, which happened in the Packers game, actually, if we remember, Scotty Miller absolutely toasted you guys, man. In the last 8 seconds of the game. Yeah. Kevin King, MVP for the Bucks, really helped them get where they are right now.
What do you mean? Tom Brady's the only reason they've won a game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got this. We got a debate. If Chiefs defense in Naaman's words is, quote, terrible, why are we tied for second in interceptions? Also, top 5 in completion percentage, both in front of the Bucks. Oh, wow. Why don't we look at your yards per game, your points per game, your rushing yards allowed per game, the sack count, the pressure rate? Interceptions, that is a great team stat. That is something that is awesome to have. Also, completion percentage, that is a great stat. But those might be the only 2 stats that you lead the Bucks in.
Yeah.
Unless I'm horribly misinformed. Your defense is absolutely god-awful. Much like the Packers' defense may have finished top 7 in a lot of stats, but I don't think that defense was anything more than top 12. Just sheerly because of the scheming and some of the personnel that they had out there at the specific time. Alex Pierce now comes to praise the Patriots. Chiefs defense almost lost to Hoyer and Stidham. Okay, case closed, Max. You lose.
Yeah.
The Chiefs defense is what won them that game. That Tyrann Mathieu pick 6 is what won the game.
Yeah.
Okay, but was that really the Chiefs defense or was it freaking Julian Edelman?
Both.
Like are we really gonna say that the Chiefs defense literally won them that game?
Toss Demir Bird out there, he catches that ball.
Alex says, toss me out there, I catch that ball and fall down. That way at least I don't get hit. Like, sure, I'm not doing anything after the catch, dude. I cut one time, my knee explodes, and I need a defibrillator. But, but I'm at least going to catch the ball and fall over. Maybe get a little reach, maybe reach out for 1 yard. Who knows?
Who's dying?
Brian, man, you're just all sorts of special right now. Could you turn your phone sideways so that we can see all of Brian?
Oh my God!
There we go. Wow. There we go.
Technological.
Alex says you couldn't pay me to wear an Osweiler jersey. Well, guess what, bud? They're not paying me, and here
my house was burning down. I'm sorry.
My house was burning down, so I just turned my phone sideways to make sure the.
Oh man, dude.
I want the stream taken down for fire.
Yeah. You guys had a kid die on stream. Oh, I gotta take it down.
Kid's house burned down on the stream. Jeez, man. Yeah. Now you know there are some whack over-unders in a Super Bowl game every year. Some crazy ones. Yeah. So the over-under, it's minus 3.5, I believe, for Andy Reid to talk about cheeseburgers in his press conference. Now, are you taking the plus 3? Are you taking the plus or the minus on that?
The minus means he won't do it.
No, the minus means he will do it. The plus means he won't do it.
Oh, I don't think he will because he did it last year. I don't think.
And it's minus 3.5 times.
Yeah.
So will he do it more than 3.5 times, or less than, or will he do it less than 3.5 times, or anywhere within those 3.5 times?
He won't.
Yeah, I'd also take
at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think whether they win or lose, cheeseburgers are going to be consumed.
Yeah.
McDonald's across the country are just getting so hyped for this.
Cows across the country are crying right now, just knowing Andy Reid is coming for them.
Cows are being killed at an alarming rate, knowing that Andy Reid is playing in the Super Bowl this year.
And
I also saw one today that said odds on Andy Reid having health complications due to weight on the field are like plus 50,000.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Honestly, I put like $10 on that because
I'll put $10 on that. Yeah, YouTube is gonna strike this so damn quick. Oh my God.
Back on field, I'm a winner.
I'm a winner. All right, as we get closer to game time, we are going to do a 60-second break, so please stay with us. We will be right back. And again, I think for some number of times now, this is the Second Take Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. Second Take will be back in 60 seconds. Alrighty, and welcome back to the Second Take Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. Only T-minus one more time that I have to say that during an ad, so you're welcome for that. We actually gained a viewer somehow on that ad, which means they're more interested in seeing the cool little cheap screens because I didn't pay for the full version than they are in watching us talk about football. So that is great to know. Thank you so much, guys. Now we're going to get right down into the nitty-gritty pregame stuff. So
Brian left. There goes Brian. You know, maybe his house did burn down. You know, maybe his mom is screaming in the flames.
Brian's house burned down. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I think we should all have a moment of silence for Brian.
I think we should have a moment of silence for whatever.
Brian, could you friggin' stop it, dude? Oh my god.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Super Bowl pregame, Patrick Mahomes, I'm predicting 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 295 yards. One of the touchdowns will go to Kelsey. One of the touchdowns will go to Reek. And one of the touchdowns will go to... What is that noise?
I don't know.
I think Brian has his mic in like a dog's mouth or something, man. Like, dude, Brian, the flames are getting to my phone.
God, Brian. The flames are traveling. Okay, so I got that one touchdown
shooting at us.
I got the 1 touchdown to Kelsey. I think I got the 2 touchdowns. I got 1 to Kelsey, 1 to Reek, and I think I got 1.
I wouldn't call him
to.
Reek. It's kind of a bad nickname. Reek.
Well, maybe he should have just picked a better name.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. And I think the 3rd one's going to go to Demarcus Robinson. What's the over/under on that? Go bet on that.
On Demarcus Robinson.
I mean, it's probably.
I know
It's probably like.
I know there's like a 300 over. I mean, plus 300 that an offensive lineman gets a touchdown. I'd put my money on it. The Chiefs did it this season with Eric Fisher. He got a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think he was the first. I want to say the first overall pick, like since whenever, to catch a touchdown.
Absolutely.
What a unit.
Yeah. Eric Fisher. I could totally see a Chiefs offensive lineman scoring. I don't really think I can see a Bucs offensive lineman scoring. I mean, the only thing I can really think of is if perhaps someone like Vita, he's a defensive tackle though, so it doesn't matter. So I don't think any offensive linemen are going to score for the Bucs. However, I do think that maybe we could potentially see. I'm going to drop Brian really quick here. He is glitching like crazy. we will try to get him back on here in a couple minutes. The only time that I could really see something like this is if Vita Vea comes in to play fullback for a play or two, down towards the goal line. Alex Pierce says Cam Newton caught a touchdown the other day. Yes, that he did, Alex. That he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really see that. I could see a defensive tackle. I would bet on that. I mean, again, I wouldn't bet on it. Like, I wouldn't put your life savings on the fact that Vita Vea is going to score a touchdown, but
Like
I would at least wager that just because it's probably plus a decent amount of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last chance that Brian has to get on. Brian, if you glitch out now, you're done, man.
We'd feel real bad about that if his house was on fire, though, Naaman, wouldn't it? Yeah, wouldn't we?
It's clearly not. So, all right, Brian, can you hear us, man?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brian, we got you here now. What would you bet on, like, any hashtag rip Brian? Oh, man. Guys, everyone go send this to anyone who you think would find interest in a podcast or a pregame show or something like this. This is the last 15 minutes of the show, so go send it. We can try to get the views up, try to get the comments up. You guys have been awesome so far. We've had about 10 to 15 throughout the entire show consistently. So thank you so much to everyone who's been on here. Brian, we were just talking about kind of the over-unders for some of the weird over-unders. Obviously, you heard us talk about Andy Reid.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about like offensive and defensive linemen. And now I'm going to move on to what color Gatorade do you think will be poured on the winner?
Either red or blue. Because
blue is kind of an unorthodox one.
Yeah, I think the last time we saw blue Gatorade was when the Seahawks won, if my memory serves correct. Maybe one of the Patriots Super Bowls had it, but I think blue Gatorade is, I think it'll make an appearance.
Yeah, I can see blue Gatorade making an appearance. Yeah, I mean, there's always some really weird over-unders. Everyone saw the video on overtime of the guy who did the Super Bowl one.
Why wouldn't you just keep that? Why wouldn't you just keep that to yourself and put all?
Right, that strikes me as so stupid. Like, if you literally know what the Super Bowl national anthem is going to be, like how long it's going to be, why would you put that on the internet knowing that betting companies are going to shut that down? Like, why wouldn't you just keep that and then win literally $1 million?
Yeah.
On betting the exact time of the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Overtime, they're built different. There's something special.
It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
It just strikes me as so dumb, man. Oh my god. But yeah, I have loved this live stream so far. I just like to stop and say that this has been awesome. I mean, I thought we were going to be reaching for content and stuff like that. But honestly, everything's come pretty natural. And obviously there have been times where, Brian literally can't get his Wi-Fi router to work properly. Like right now, he's completely frozen. But there have been times like that. And then honestly, it's been great. It's been great to have the guys on here, just, talking shit about the NFL and stuff like that. And it's been great. John and I have had a great time. We're going to do this again. And I think Restream is definitely going to be a platform for us to use going forward for Instagram lives and live Q&As and stuff like that. So we're definitely very excited to start doing that. Again, go share this video, send this to people, tell them to follow us on Second Take. We're trying to get to 1,000 so that we can start to get some of those base level sponsorships. So just get anyone you can to come follow Second Take, like our pictures, interact with our stuff. Brian, I am sorry, man. I'm going to have to kick you off this. It was great to have you for the time that you were on here. You will be on a Second Take episode in the very near future, and we will probably be hosting an Instagram Live sometime in the next couple weeks. Thank you so much, Brian, for being here. John and I are just going to wrap up the show really quick.
Yep.
All right, John. Here we are. I've been told to talk about the Legion of Boom.
For what?
Actually, don't quite know how we're related. Bob is watching this, and I think he's an uncle or something like that. However, he lives out west. He's a big Seahawks fan. Favorite memory of the Super Bowl is obviously seeing the Legion of Boom absolutely manhandle Peyton Manning and the Broncos. That was a Super Bowl for the ages. If you're Seahawks fan. If you're anyone else, including just a regular NFL fan who didn't give a damn who won or lost the game, it was absolutely painful. Also was painful to see Peyton Manning lose his second Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, Legion of Boom. I mean, there's really not many defenses.
Defenses. Yeah.
Right. Not many defenses that were better. I mean, the 86 Bears come to mind, but I mean, there have been a few throughout the years, but not too many. Thank you so much to everyone who's been on here. We are going to have an ad. We're going to come back, do a little bit of an outro, and then we're going to get off so that we can all go watch the game.
Yeah.
Let's go. So Second Take will be back to return to send you guys out in 29 seconds. Again, this is the Second Take pregame Super Bowl show brought to you by studio.restream.io. Thank you so much to studio.restream.io for allowing us to use their platform. And you know what, John? Why don't you do it?
I don't get to do this much. Thank you for watching the Second Take stream.
No.
Wait,
welcome back. Quick.
Welcome back to
Welcome
the stream. Thank you, studio.restream.io for doing this. I don't know what you do, but thanks.
Whew, we almost just expired. That would have been tough. Yeah, thank you so much to John. Wow, sorry, I just had like a stroke. I thought we were on the same page there. We were not. That's okay. That happens sometimes. I think this might be what we use going forward. I think we might do Second Take videos live, and then we might save them and upload them to YouTube that way. If you like that idea, I will post a question on Instagram. And if you guys like that idea, and obviously we don't have to have a bunch of viewers or anything, but if you enjoy the idea of maybe doing like a YouTube live and you guys can tune in whenever John and I decide to record, that's cool with me because this has been super fun. I've loved seeing all your comments. It's been awesome. And I'll probably end up paying for the paid version of Restream because it is a great program and it's very simple and it's super easy to put people on the broadcast. Thank you so much to Emma Sharkansky who joined us earlier. She did get kicked off just because of the Wi-Fi router. I mean, that has been a problem in the past, but thank you so much to Emma Shark, Mehmet who runs the Across the Underscore Pond page, Max, what was that?
Packers hater.
Owen was his name. Thank you so much to Emma Shark, Across the Pond, Mehmet, Owen, Idiotic Packers haters. Thank you so much to Max, and then thank you so much to B Popolo, who you all know, Brian Popolo. But also Brian, you actually have a potato as a Wi-Fi router. I just DM'd Brian to make sure his house didn't burn down, so he is safe. YouTube algorithm, if you're watching this. Now you know what is not safe though? That plate of wings that I'm spilling from downstairs. John, I will talk to you after the game. I'm probably going to hop on and do an Instagram live really quick after the game just to recap the game and the Super Bowl MVP. Then I'm going to bed because I have school tomorrow, which kind of sucks. So one last time, this has been the Second Take Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by studio.restream.io. I am Naaman Wheeler, and for me and John Carey, for John Carey and I am Naaman Wheeler, and we will catch you guys after the game, and we will also see you guys next week.